Okay, good morning. Shall we begin? Today we are going to finish with the first chapter and we'll start with the new chapter. Okay, no? See, yesterday we had a discussion about how actually the total income is calculated and how the tax liability is calculated. So the process of calculation of total income and tax liability. I hope you understand. I hope you understood everything yesterday. So today what we are going to do, see, this was the process for determining your tax liability, right? Now, first what we do, we calculate the total income. Then special incomes are there. On them, we apply special rates. We will calculate one tax amount. Balance total income is there. We apply normal rates. See that balance total income is also known as what? Normal total income. Yes or no? So on that, we'll apply which rates? Normal rates of tax. Okay, no? So the normal rates of tax are given in Finance Act. Hello, yesterday only we have done. Where are the normal tax rates given? Finance Act? Finance Act 25. Okay. So today we are going to do these tax rates. Okay. See, I am being very specific with you over here. I am going to discuss the tax rates which are going to be applied on this part of total income. Please don't apply that tax rate, those tax rates on the entire total income. Otherwise, the answer will be wrong. Yes or no? We have to apply the tax rates, normal tax rates on normal total income. Yes or no? Now tell me, on the special incomes, on the special tax rates are there. These special tax rates changes by assessee to assessee or it remains same? It remains same. But if I talk about the normal tax rates, they change assessee to assessee. Yes or no? Now please pay attention over here. See, part A is about individuals, HUFs, AOP, BOI and AJPs. So the tax rates which are applicable for individuals, HUFs, AOP, BOI and AJP are same. Okay. See, if the normal total income is up to 2,50,000, up to, on that amount you are not supposed to pay any tax. Zero tax. So up to 2,50,000 of your normal total income, will you pay any tax? That 2,50,000 is known as basic exemption limit. What will you call it? Basic exemption. Yes or no? Now, if your total income exceeds 2,50,000, for example, it is 4 lakhs, possible? Then up to 2,50,000, you are not supposed to pay any tax. But the total income which is over and above 2,50,000 up to 5 lakhs, on that part of total income, you are supposed to pay 5%. You are supposed to pay 5%. But what if your total income is more than 5 lakhs also? Then for the first 2,50,000, you are not supposed to pay any tax. Then from 2,50,000 to 5 lakhs, you are supposed to pay 5%. Any total income over and above 5 lakhs. Any total income over and above up to 10 lakhs, you are supposed to pay 20%. Yes or no? Now, if your total income is more than 10 lakhs, then any total income over and above 10 lakhs, on that part, you are going to pay 30%. This is known as progressive rate of tax. The more your total income, the more taxes you will pay. Understanding or not? Now pay attention. If I give you one or two examples right now, if I give you one or two examples, if my total income I calculated, okay, I am talking about which total income? Normal total income. Okay, if my normal total income is 1,45,000 only, come on, tell me, how much tax am I supposed to pay? Up to 2,50,000, I'm not supposed to pay. So is my total income more than 2,50,000? So on this entire part, I'm not supposed to pay any tax. My tax will be zero. Okay. Now what if my total income is 4,45,000? No. Out of this 4,50,000, on first 2,50,000, I will not pay any tax. The tax will become, and can you say you have total income over and above 2,50,000. You have total income over and above 2,50,000. How much is that amount? 1,95,000. On this amount, so can I say from 2,50,000 to 4,45,000? This difference is 1,95,000. On this, you are going to pay 5%. Calculate this 5%. 9,000. So 9,750 plus nil. Total tax will be. Got it, everyone? Now, for example, if my total income is 9 lakhs, possible, not possible? So, if my total income is 9 lakh, on the first 2,50,000, will I pay any tax? So, there will be no tax, nil. Then can I say 2,50,000 to 5 lakh of my total income? This slab is for 2,50,000. On that I will pay. That will be 12,000. And now can I say my total income exceeds 5 lakhs? So from 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs, I am supposed to pay how much? 20%. But my total income is not going till 10 lakhs. My total income is only 9 lakhs. So can I say 5 lakh to 9 lakh? This part of my total income, this is 4 lakh rupees. Yes or no? On this I will pay, and that is, so 80,000 plus 12,500 plus nil will give me, this will be my total tax. Yes or no? Now come, let's see if my total income is 15 lakhs. Possible or not possible? So on 15 lakhs, how much tax? First 2,50,000. First 2,50,000. Any tax to be paid? No. Now next one, 2,50,000 to 5 lakh. How much is the difference? 2,50,000 is the difference. On this will be 12,000. And now from 5 lakh to 10 lakh, on this slab of 5 lakhs, I am supposed to pay 20%. That is 1 lakh rupees. And any total income over and above 10 lakhs. So total income over and above 10 lakh is how much? So above 5 lakh it is 5 lakhs. Yes or no? On that, sorry, above 10 lakh it is 5 lakhs. On that I will pay, and that is 1 lakh. So 1,50,000 plus 1 lakh plus 12,500. 2,62,000. Easy to calculate or not? Everyone. But you have to remember the slab rates. Okay, no? These are known as what? Slab rates. So first slab is 2,50,000. First slab is, that is known as basic exemption limit. Then next slab is 2,50,000 to 5 lakh. The difference is 2,50,000. On that you are supposed to pay 5%. Next slab is 5 lakh to, the difference is 5 lakhs. On that you are supposed to pay. And anything over and above 10 lakhs, you are supposed to pay. So can I say, if your total income is 15 lakhs, this is fixed. This is also, and this is also. Now you are supposed to just calculate 30% of total income, which is over and above 10 lakhs. So what, nil plus 12,500 plus 1 lakh, and anything over and above 10 lakh, on that you calculate 30%. Yes or no? Now if my total income is 9 lakh, so can I say this and this is fixed? Hello? Anything over and above 5 lakhs up to 10 lakhs, I am supposed to calculate 20% only. Yes or no? Now can I say 4,45,000, this is fixed. Anything over and above 2,50,000 up to 5 lakh, I am supposed to calculate 5%. Will you remember these rates? Very important. Okay. Now pay attention. Pay attention now. These slab rates are normal tax rates. These are applicable for whom? Individual, HUF, AOP, BY and AJP. Right or no? Now tell me one thing. If you are an individual and your residential status is resident. If your residential status is, see, in the next chapter we'll learn that when any assessee can be treated as resident or non-resident. That we are, learning in the next chapter. But I determine the residential status of this individual. I came to know that this individual is resident. Okay. So the individual must be a resident. Individual must be a, and his age at any time during the previous year. Did I say throughout the previous year? Or I am saying any time during the previous year? Any time during the previous year, his age is 60 years or more. So this type of individual is known as senior citizen for the Income Tax Act. Your age is 80, your age is 70. Will you be a senior citizen? Will you be a senior citizen? No. You must be a resident also. Even if your age is 70, you will not be treated as a senior citizen if your status is non-resident. So in order to become a senior citizen, your status should be resident also. You will not just check the age, you will also check the residential status. So if your residential status is resident and at any time during the previous year your age is 60 years or more, then only such type of individual will be known as senior citizen. Yes or no? Now, if your age is, see, I will copy this and I will paste. Okay, no? Again, the same thing I have written. But a simple thing I am changing now. What change I am making? Can your age be 80 years or more? Then such type of senior citizen will be treated as super senior citizen. What will you call him? So, in order to be called as a super senior citizen, your age at any time during the previous year must be 80 years or more. Less than 80 then? But it should be 60 years or more. Yes or no? Now, why did I tell you this? See, if you are a senior citizen now, then the basic exemption limit available to you will be 3 lakhs instead of 2 lakh 50. Instead of, and if you are a super senior citizen, then the basic exemption limit available to you will be 5 lakhs. How much? Up to 5 lakhs, don't pay any tax. Up to 3 lakhs, don't pay any tax. So, let's talk about a senior citizen now. Let's talk about a, if an individual is a senior citizen, for the first 3 lakh rupees of his normal total income, he will not pay any tax. Then 3 lakh rupees to 5 lakh rupees. 3 lakh to, on this slab of 2 lakh, he will pay 5%. Then 5 lakh to 10 lakh, he will pay 20%. And anything over and above 10 lakh, he will pay, everything is same. But only the basic exemption limit changes. First 3 lakhs, no tax. 3 to 5, 5 to 10, above 10. Understood now? Now, first 2 slabs will go away. First 2 slabs will, if you are a super senior citizen. Because for you, the basic exemption limit is 5 lakhs. Up to 5 lakhs, don't pay any tax. 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs, 20%. Anything over and above 10 lakh, pay 30%. Will you remember this? Sure, no? Now, one small doubt. Should I ask you that doubt? Sure, no? Now pay attention. What is my previous year? 25, 26, right now? Okay. So, see, I am writing my previous year is 25. Next previous year will be? See, the assessment year for this previous year will be in itself, it will be a previous year also, yes or no? So, the assessment year is 26, 27, but that 26, 27 in itself, it is also a previous year. So, can I say the next previous year will be previous year 26, yes or no? Now, for example, if this person, his name is Mohan, okay, during the previous year 25-26, Mohan's age is 59 years. How much? And Mohan's birthday, what did I say? Falls on 1st April. Can any person born on 1st April? Yes or no? Mohan cannot do anything in that. It is God's wish. Okay, so Mohan was born on 1st April. So now his birthday will come on 1st April 2000. 1st April 2026 falls in the next previous year. 1st April 2026 falls in the. Now tell me, if he is 59 years old right now, he will celebrate his 60th birthday on 1st April. So he will become 60 years old during this previous year or next previous year. Understanding, no? Wrong. He will not attain the age of 60 in the next previous year. He will attain the age of 60 in this previous year only. How come, sir? I will give you one example. For example, today is 1st April. Hello? For example, today is, and I'm born today. And I'm born 1st April to 31st March. 1 year will be completed. When will I say that I completed 1 year? On next 1st April or 31st March? 31st March. Yo, 1st April. Year is 1st April to 31st March, no? Hello? Year is 1st April to 1 complete year. If you say 1st April to 1st April, it is not 1 complete year. 1 complete year plus 1 day. Yo, understanding? So if I say that today is 1st April and I'm born today, okay, when will I complete 1st year? On the next 1st April, I will enter in the 2nd year of my life. Hello? I will start my 2nd year. And that 2nd year will get over on next 31st March. Yes or no? And then on the immediately next 1st April, I will enter in the 3rd year of my life. Getting my point? Hello, sir. If Mohan is 59 years old right now, he was born on 1st April. Hello. So don't you think he will celebrate his 60th birthday on? Celebrate his birthday on? But don't you think he would have completed 60 years? That's on 31st March itself. Yes or no? So, birthday celebration is not important. When are you celebrating your 60th birthday? Don't you think he will complete his 60 years of age on 31st March, and on the 1st April 2026, he will enter in his 61st year. He will enter in his 61st year by completing 60th year on 31st March itself. So tell me, he will become a senior citizen in the next previous year, or he will become a senior citizen in this previous year only? So the higher basic exemption limit of 3 lakhs, he will start getting that higher basic exemption limit from next previous year or this previous year itself. This is a clarification by the CBDT. CBDT circular. I told you that we are not going to learn the law itself. We are not going to learn the Income Tax Act itself. Wherever necessary, the clarifications issued by the CBDT, the notifications issued by the CBDT, the income tax rules, the Finance Act 2025 amendments, we are going to learn all these things together. Getting my point? So right now, there was a CBDT circular because there was a lot of confusion. Confusion happening within the department only. Few department officers were thinking that, okay, he's celebrating his 60th birthday on 1st April, no, next year. So we will give him basic exemption limit, higher basic exemption limit from next year. But few assessing officers, few officers in the income tax department were smart. They were like, how can we consider him to complete 60 years next year? Next year he will enter in 61st year by completing 60 years in this year itself on 31st March. Getting my point? So they were giving the basic exemption limit, higher basic exemption limit from this year only. Getting my point? So in the department only, there was ambiguity. There was confusion. Few officers were not accepting this. Few officers were accepting this. So CBDT had to issue a clarification, had to issue a circular. And CBDT clarified that if any individual assessee is born on 1st April, he has completed his 60 years of age, not on the next 1st April, but on the 31st March itself. So he should start getting the higher basic exemption limit from this previous year only and not from the next previous year onwards. Yes or no? Will you remember? This is applicable for super senior citizens also. So instead of 59, you can write 79 also. Yes or no? Did you understand this clarification? Now pay attention. See here. Now this was normal total income. These are the slabs for individual HUF, AOP, BOI and AJP. Now individuals being who is a senior citizen? An individual whose age at any time during the previous year is 60 years or more. And his age, he is a resident also. Yes or no? That type of individual will be senior citizen. So for him, the basic exemption limit is 3 lakhs. Now, an individual being a super senior citizen. Who is a super senior citizen? I have already explained and it is written here. Hello, sir. Every other thing remaining same. Can you see this? Now, if you have calculated the total income, what did I say? If you have calculated the total income of HUF, did I say individual? HUF, AOP, BOI and AJP. From that total income, on special income you will apply special rates. But on the normal total income you will apply slab rates. We have just now discussed. How much is the basic exemption limit for them? 2,50,000. Yes or no? Then 250 to 5 lakh. Then 5 lakh to 10 lakh. Then above 10 lakh. 5%, 20% and 30%. Okay. Now tell me, if this total income is calculated for individual, if this total income is calculated for special income, special rates, normal incomes, slab rates, yes or no? You will apply basic exemption limit of 2,50,000. But remember, if that individual was senior citizen, then on the normal total income, don't apply the basic exemption limit of 2,50,000, apply the basic exemption limit of 3 lakhs. If the individual is super senior citizen, on the normal total income, don't apply the basic exemption limit of 3 lakhs, apply the basic exemption limit of 5 lakhs. Will you remember this? Perfect, very good. Okay, now let's move ahead. Did I tell you this CBDT circular? Okay, you are supposed to read this at home today. Okay, next one. Now see, this note is very, 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 very important. Now, pay attention. The slab rate we have just now discussed are known as normal slab rates. Which slab rates? And they are optional slab rates. We can call it normal slab rates. We can call it optional slab rates also. Yes or no? See, in the case of individuals, HUF, AOP and BOI or AJP, there is one default tax regime which is given under section 115 BAC. What did I say? 115 BAC. Default tax regime is given. Under which section? Every now and then you are now going to see this section. Okay, no? So if you are an individual, HUF, AOP, BOI, AJP, for you, default tax scheme is given in section 115 BAC. Now what does this 115 BAC tell you? That assessee, calculate your total income. Calculate your on the total income. From the total income, on special incomes, apply special rates and calculate your tax liability. Now, on the balance part of your total income, which is considered as your normal total income, instead of applying the normal tax rates, concessional tax rates are available under section 115 BAC. What did I say? Concessional tax rates are available under 115 BAC. These are default tax rates for you and good for you also. Why? Because if you will apply these tax rates which are given in section 115 BAC, you will save tax because these tax rates are concessional tax rates. Hello? So instead of applying the normal tax rates, you apply the concessional tax rates given under section 115 BAC. So on the balance total income, apply what? Apply concessional tax rates which are given under section 115 BAC. You are going to save tax. Now tell me, if this is the default, meaning that you are supposed to follow these tax rates only. You are supposed to follow. But if you don't want to follow these tax rates, if you don't want to apply these tax rates, no, you will have to choose the option. You will have to choose to shift out from default tax scheme. Shift out from default tax scheme. If you don't want to apply these tax rates, no, do one thing, opt out. Do one thing, shift out from default tax scheme. And if you will shift out from the scheme, only then you will be able to apply those normal tax rate up to 2,50,000, no tax, 250 to 5 lakh, 5%. Yes or no? 5 lakh to 10 lakh, 20%. Above 10 lakh, those tax rates you are going to apply only if you shift out from this default tax scheme. Now, you might be wondering that, sir, only a foolish person will shift out from the scheme. No. Why? Because concessional tax rates are given. Now, what are the tax rates here? I am not going to discuss those tax rates right now because it requires a lot of maturity on your part to understand all these things. Okay. Entire discussion of 115 BAC will happen when we are going to do the total income calculation questions. And it is going to take good time. But I have to make you aware about this thing right now only, because every now and then you are going to see 115 BSc, 115 BSc in all the chapters you will see. At that time, you will get confused. Sir, what is this 115 BSc? So in order to have an idea at that time, I have to give you a little bit introduction about 115 BSc right now only. That is why I am going to discuss this thing right now. Getting my point, what I am trying to tell you? Hello, sir. So tell me, if the concessional slab rates are there, meaning less rate of tax savings going to happen. Yes or no? So tell me, will you prefer this tax rate or normal tax rates? Definitely this. Nobody is going to shift out and follow the normal tax rates. Yes or no? But believe me, if you want to apply, what did I say? If you want to apply this normal tax rates, 115 BSc tax rates, then your total income which you are calculating, no, you are supposed to calculate the total income without taking certain specified deductions and exemptions. To get something, you have to forget something. To get something, you have to see. If you want to claim these deductions and exemptions while calculating your total income, then shift out. Take the deductions, take the exemptions, calculate your total income normally and apply the normal tax rates. Hello? But if you want to apply these normal tax rates, what did I say? If you want to apply these concessional rates of 115 BSc, you will have to forget about deductions and exemptions. Just imagine if my total income is 10 lakhs. If my total income is after claiming available deductions and exemptions, on that I will apply normal tax rates. My tax will be 1,12,500. Hello? 1,12,500. How did I get that 1,12,500? First 2,50,000, no tax. Hello, sir. 2,50,000 to 5 lakh, 12,500. 5 lakh to 10 lakh, it is 1 lakh rupees. So my tax will be how much? 1,12,500. What did I do? I calculated my total income by taking all the available deductions and exemptions. If I want to take that, I have to shift out. I said, okay, no problem, I will shift out. So I shifted out from 115 BSc. Yes or no? And I calculated my total income by taking all the available deductions and exemption. And my total income came to how much? Only 10 lakhs. On that, they told me, now you cannot apply the concessional rate of 115 BSc. Apply the normal rates. I said, okay, normal rates I know. I applied the normal rates. So on 10 lakh, which I calculated normally by taking all the deductions and exemptions, I applied the normal tax rates. Hello, sir. What was my tax in that case? Understood? No. Now tell me, if I forget those deductions and exemptions, if I forget those deductions and without claiming deductions, without claiming exemptions, don't you think my total income will not be 10 lakh? It will be more than, and do you know how much my total income came? 25 lakhs. How much? Now on this total income, which you have calculated without taking deductions and, now you can apply these rates, which are concessional. Even if these rates are concessional, no, bloody applying these tax rates on 25 lakhs of rupees of your total income, you will end up calculating tax which is more than 1,12,500. Now tell me, what would you like to do? Stay in the default tax scheme for concessional tax rates or shift out? Definitely shift out. Understanding or not? So, what are those tax rates? 115 BSc default tax rates, yes or no? That we are going to learn later on, no? Hello? Which all deductions we have to leave? Which all exemptions we have to forget? Yes or no? All these things we are going to discuss later on. But right now, did you get a basic idea about all these things? Hello, sir. So we are right now discussing the tax rates. Which tax rates we are discussing right now? Are we discussing the default tax rates of 115 BSc? Or we are discussing the normal tax rates? And these tax rates you are going to apply only if you shift out of 115 BSc. If you want to claim deductions, exemptions while calculating your total income, then shift out, claim those deductions and exemptions, calculate your total income, and on that total income you are supposed to apply normal rates. And these are the normal rates which we have just now discussed. Everyone, will you remember this? Now pay attention. Now see this note. Note says the above normal slab rates are optional tax rates. These are not default. These are optional tax rates which are applicable only when the assessee has shifted out of the default tax regime. Under section, if the assessee does not shift out, if the assessee of the default tax regime given under section, then in that case the total income of the assessee shall be computed without giving effect to certain specified deductions and exemptions, and the rates of tax applicable on such total income shall be concessional slab rates as given under section. This entire thing is to be discussed. Have some trust on me. I will not leave a single thing. But whatever I'm teaching you right now, no, I'm taking you absolutely in logical sequence. Getting my point? The way in which you have to learn. If I am trying to, introduce 115 BSc and its provisions right now, no, what will happen? You will absolutely get confused. You will not understand a single thing. Because there are lot many deductions and exemptions which you have to forget. You have not seen any of them so far. So as and when you will move a little bit, in your syllabus ahead, you will come to know, okay, this deduction is available. Okay, this is the exemption which is available. And at that time, I will tell you, see, this deduction which we are talking about now will not be available in the case of 115 BSc. That time you'll know, oh, understanding. And in the end, when we are going to solve what total income questions, no, at that time I will introduce 115 BSc. I will entirely discuss that section. That time that section will be a piece of cake for you. Very, very, very easy for you. Understanding what I'm trying to tell you? Okay. Now tell me, did you understand this note? So we are discussing as if we are discussing the tax rates as if we have shifted out, of default tax regime. Meaning we are following 115 BSc or we are not following 115 BSc. We are not following 115 BSc, then these tax rates are applicable. Understood or no? 115 BSc is applicable for whom? It is applicable for and AJP. Yes or no? Now pay attention. Now see, what will be the surcharge rate? Are you an individual? HUF, AOPBY or AJP? Calculate your without taking deductions and exemptions. No. We are shifting out. Meaning we will claim all the available deductions and exemptions. By taking all the available deductions and exemption, we have calculated our total income. Now from this total income, on the special incomes, we will apply what rates? Special rates. We are getting the tax liability. Now tell me, on balance total income, which is normal TI, yes or no? We are going to apply what rates? Please remember, we will not apply 115 BSc rates here. We have shifted out. We will apply, do you remember the normal rates? Okay, so apply normal rates. Now after applying normal rates, we will get the tax here also. Now what do we do next? What is the next step? Special tax plus normal tax, both these taxes are added, yes or no? Then we get tax on, this is the basic amount of tax which we are going to pay. Understanding now? We are talking about which assessees? Always keep this in mind that whatever discussion right now is happening about individual, HUF, AOPBY, AJP. Yes or no? So for them, you have calculated the total income, you have calculated the tax liability, this is the tax. What is the next step? After calculating this tax, what is the next step? Add surcharge or minus rebate. Will surcharge come here? Always? If you are very rich, did I tell you yesterday? Now, please pay attention. If you are an individual, HUF, AOPBY or AJP, and your total income, what did I say? Total income is up to 50 lakhs. Is no need to pay any surcharge. No need to pay. Meaning the limit for surcharge is what? 50 lakhs. Total income. Did I say normal total income? You will always check the amount of if total income is more than up to 1 crore. Up to total income should be more than 50 lakhs. But it should be up to. So with this tax, you are supposed to pay surcharge also at the rate of, remember the rate of surcharge. Sir, what if the total income is more than 1 CR? What if the total income is? Will you pay surcharge? That time also you will have to pay, but the rate of surcharge will become 15%. How much? But your total income should not be more than 2 crores. So can I say more than 50 lakhs, but up to 1 crore was your total income? Then the rate of surcharge is 10%. But if the total income is more than 1 CR, up to 2 CR, the rate of surcharge will be 15%. What if your total income is more than 2 crores, but it should not be more than 5 crores? More than 2 crores, but not more than 2 crores, but not more than, then the rate of surcharge will change. It will become, understanding or not? Can you see the rate of surcharge is changing with the change in the amount of total income. The more your total income, the more rich you are, the more surcharge you pay. Getting my point? Somebody will ask me, what if the total income is more than 5 crores, sir? Up to 5 crore, the rate of surcharge is, but what if my total income is more than, then the rate of surcharge will be. So what is the rate of surcharge to be applied here? Hello, it can be 10% also, it can be 15% also, it can be 25% also, it can be 37% also. This rate you are supposed to apply. This rate you are supposed to apply on the amount of tax. So whatever tax you have calculated, can I say the surcharge rates gets applicable on the special tax also, it gets applicable on the normal tax. So if it is getting applicable on both the taxes, then why to calculate separately? Add both of them and calculate the surcharge together. Will you be remembering this thing? Tell me yes or no. 10% on special tax also, 10% on normal tax also. Add both of them and calculate 10% together, no? Ayo. When will you apply 10%? Total income more than 50 lakhs. Up to 1 CR. Apply 10%. Total income more than 1 CR. Up to apply 15%. Hello? Total income more than 2 CR. Up to apply. Understanding or not? Okay. Now tell me one thing. If the total income is more than 5 CR, done? Remembering this rate? Please don't make a mistake. Always apply the surcharge rate. Always apply the surcharge rate on the amount of tax. Understood? No? See, this is exactly the same thing which I have written over here. Rates of surcharge applicable in the case of assessees covered in A, B, C. A, B, C. These assessees, senior citizen, super senior citizen will not make any difference. The rate of surcharge will remain same. Got it, sir? But this surcharge rate you will apply when you are following 115 BSc or you are shifting out. But if you will follow 115 BSc, then tax rates are different, no? Concessional tax rates are there, no? So there also surcharge is applicable. Hello? There also surcharge is applicable. That time what will be the surcharge that we are going to see with the tax rates? Hello, sir. But whatever we are discussing right now is with what point of view? That we are not following 115 BSc, we are following normal scheme, we are shifting out of 115 BSc. Then the tax rates are normal tax rates and these are your surcharge rates. Okay, sir? Sure, sir? So this is given in the, this is given in note. The above surcharge rates are applicable when the assessee has shifted out of the default tax regime under section, that is to be applied along with the optional or normal slab rates. However, if the assessee does not shift out of the default tax regime, then the concessional tax rates given under 115 BSc are applicable and the surcharge rates applicable along with such concessional tax rates are discussed later. Those we are going to discuss later. Okay. Now, can you see this note? Hello? This is very important note, but I am not going to discuss it right now. Otherwise, you will run out of the class. This is important. And trust me, I will not leave this note. Sooner or later, you will come to know about this thing. But the correct time will be when we are going to discuss the capital gain chapter. Which chapter? In that chapter, no, I am going to discuss about this note. Okay. But right now, I have written it over here deliberately that once you finish your syllabus, then again you will start revising the things. This thing, if you will see here, no, then it will immediately strike you and it will be easier for you to remember also. Okay. So right now I am keeping this note pending. Hello, sir. Are we going to ignore this or we are going to discuss this right now or later on under the chapter capital gains? Okay, sir. Okay. Now pay attention. Pay attention. See, this entire thing. What did you do? Special income, special rate. You get the tax. Balance total income. Normal rates, you get the normal tax. What did you get? Always surcharge will come. Or only if the total income is more than 50 lakhs. What if your total income is not more than 50 lakhs? Will you add any surcharge? So let's now assume that your total income is not more than. So there will be no surcharge added here. Getting my point? So now, can I say rebate can also be given? Rebate under section. You want to take the rebate? Do you want discount from this tax? Hello? You want discount? Or you want to pay this much tax? You want discount? No? So who will get the discount? Only individuals. Individual, HUF, AOP, BOI, AJP, no! Only individuals. So are you an individual? You must be a resident also. You must be a... And your total income should not be more than 5 lakhs. Should not be more than. Then only you will get rebate. Either you are very rich, hello, then you pay surcharge. Or you are very poor, then you get rebate. Hello. But what if you are not poor also, not rich also, you are middle class? No surcharge, no rebate. So rebate is available only if you are very poor. Very poor. Why? So my total income is only 5 lakhs or less than that. Then you are very poor. What if your total income is more than 5 lakhs? Will you get any rebate? Surcharge can be applicable. But that gets applicable only if your total income is more than 50 lakhs. So can I say, if your total income is between 5 lakh to 50 lakhs, no surcharge, no rebate. Total income more than 50 lakhs, surcharge. Total income less than 5 lakhs. Understanding? Surcharge gets applied for all types of assessees. Individual, HUF, AOP, BOI and AJB. If that total income is more than 50 lakhs. But rebate is available only to individuals, resident individuals. So, do you want the rebate? So, you will get the rebate if you are resident plus individual plus your total income. Normal total. Did I say normal total income? Or I said total income? Your total income does not exceed, then only you are going to get the rebate. So this is the condition to claim the rebate. Now ask me, how much rebate I am going to get, sir? How much rebate? Amount of rebate. What did I say? This tax which you have calculated, no? This tax which you have calculated, 100% of tax on total income or maximum 12,000, whichever is lower. You are not going to get full amount as rebate. Maximum is 12,500. Understanding or not? You will say, sir, if my total income is 5 lakhs, hello sir, if my total income is, so my tax liability will be 12,500 only, no sir? Not necessary. Because special incomes can also be there, no? Special taxes can also be there, no? Getting my point? And because of that, your tax liability can be higher also. So remember one thing, whatever tax you have calculated, whatever tax you have, either that entire tax or 12,500, maximum 12,500, whichever is lower. For example, the tax which you have calculated is only 9,000. How much rebate you are going to get? 9,000. Entire tax going for rebate. Will you pay any tax now? No. But what if you have calculated the tax and the amount of tax is 14,700? Will you get 14,700 as rebate? Maximum rebate only is 12,500. The limit is only 12,500. So 12,500 you will take rebate out of 14,700. The balance amount of tax you are supposed to pay. Getting my point, everyone? Hello, sir. So who is going to get the rebate? All, everyone will get the rebate, no? Only a resident individual who is having a total income of 5 lakhs or less, he is going to get the rebate. How much rebate he is going to get? Either the entire amount of tax or maximum 12,500, whichever is lower. Understood? So after taking the rebate, some tax is there, pay that tax plus 4%. Cess, health and education cess. Do you remember that? Okay, wait. After taking the rebate, no tax remains. Nil tax. On that apply 4%. Nil only. Hello, sir. So for example, if I say that my tax on total income was 11,200. Tell me, will I get any rebate? Yes. I've satisfied the conditions. No, I'll get rebate. So I will say less rebate under section 87A. How much is the rebate? 11,200 or 12,500, whichever is 11,000. So 11,200 minus 11,200, tax on total income after rebate. How much? Come on, tell me. And in this tax we add what? Health and education at the rate of 4% of this amount only, no? On your calculator, please check 4% of 0 will be how much? 0 only. So cess will be nil. Nil plus nil will be, your gross tax liability will be nil. Understood, no? Now pay attention. What if here it was 14,200? Hello? 14,000. Then 14,200 or 12,500. Whichever is 12,500, you are going to get the rebate. Yes or no? Reduce. How much? 1,000 and this is the tax which you are supposed to pay. But the government will say, no, we want cess also on this amount. So calculate 4% of 1,700. 68 rupees. 17. That will be your gross tax liability. Then TDS, TCS, advance tax, you reduce, you'll get net tax liability or refund you. Getting my point? Do you remember that surcharge we did? Tax on total income, tax on. Then we added the surcharge. At what rate? 10%, 15%, 25%. After adding surcharge, tax on total income, including surcharge will come. Hello? Tax on total income, including surcharge will come. On that we are supposed to apply 4% on that also. Getting my point? So, please pay attention. Concept of rebate. Concept of a resident whose total income is less than or equal to can claim the, what is the amount of rebate? 100% of tax on, or the maximum amount is whichever is, understanding? See, this is the rebate which you are going to claim if you have shifted out. We are discussing as if we are not following 115 BSE. If you are not following 115 BSE, if you are shifting out of default tax scheme, can we claim the deductions and exemptions while calculating the total income? Hello? And on that total income, will we apply default tax rates or we will apply normal tax rates? Normal tax rates. Surcharge will be there and rebate will be this much. Understanding? But if we follow 115 BSE, if we don't shift out, if we are covered in default tax regime, hello, tax rates will be same or it will be different. Concessional tax rates will be there. Surcharge rate will be same or it will be different. That we are going to see later on. And rebate will be same or it will be different. Then also it will be different. Getting my point, everyone? So this rebate and everything we are going to discuss as if we are not following 115 BSE. Got it, sir? So please pay attention. Note, if the assessee has of section, that is, he has opted to pay tax at, he has not opted to pay tax at concessional tax rate, then rebate under, has not shifted out, meaning that he is following 115 BSE. He is not shifting out, he is following 115 BSE. Then the rebate amount will be a higher amount and you are going to get rebate even if your total income is more than 5 lakhs. Then what is the rebate? How much is the rebate? Yes or no? See, if your total income is more than 5 lakhs, still you are going to get rebate. Up to 12 lakh, your total income should be there. Up to, you are going to get rebate under 115 BSc. And in that case, the amount of rebate will not be 12,500. The amount of rebate will be 60,000 in that case. Getting my point? So this thing will again come in front of you. Don't worry about that. Even if you don't remember this, don't worry. But first of all, tell me, did you understand the tax rates, normal tax rates? Will you remember that? Did you understand the surcharge rates? Will you remember that? Did you understand the concept of rebate? You have to remember that also. All these things will a little bit different in the case of default tax regime that we are going to see later on. Understood, no? Now pay attention. This note, no, just like the earlier note I skipped, this note also I am skipping right now because capital gains chapter, this note I will take care of this note in the capital gain. Getting my point? Now, the tax rates for 4 persons you have seen. Individuals, HUF, AOPBY, AJ. Which tax rates? If you don't follow default tax regime. Okay, no? Now forget about default tax regime and everything. Now we are talking about a different type of assessee. Now who is the assessee? A partnership firm, including LLP, or 2 more persons are covered. How many categories of persons are there? Individual covered, HUF covered, AOPBY covered, AJP covered. How many still remaining? Out of that, 2 is covered here. Partnership firms, and will you calculate the total income for partnership firm and local authorities? Special income, special rate. No change. Hello? But normal income? Normal rates. So what is the normal rate applicable for partnership firms and local authorities? Flat 30%. Slab or flat? There is no slab. This is flat 30%. What we used to do? We used to pay tax in slabs. In the case of individual HUF, AOPBY, AJP, yes or no? But here there are no slabs available. On your entire normal total income, what did I say? Entire normal total income, every rupee you are supposed to pay 30%. Flat 30%. Sir, any basic exemption limit? No basic exemption limit. Flat 30%. So can I say you have calculated the total income for whom? Partnership firms, local authorities. From that total income, separate the special incomes. On that you will apply special rates. Hello? You will get special tax. Now balance total income is your normal total income. On that normal total income you will apply 30%. On that entire normal total income you will apply flat 30%. No basic exemption limit available. Yes or no? Hello? So you will get normal tax. Now special tax plus normal tax. You will add both of them. Hello sir. You will get tax on. With this you will have to pay surcharge also. Partnership firm, local authority, will you pay surcharge? Yes. If your total income is more than 1 crore. So they are not liable to pay surcharge if their total income is more than 50 lakhs. They are liable to pay surcharge only if their total income is more than, and in that case, they are going to pay surcharge at the rate of 12%. Very easy, no? What is the rate which you will remember? 30%. What is the surcharge rate you will remember? 12%. And that surcharge rate is applicable if your total income is more than 1 crore. That's it. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. What if your total income is 5 crores? Then also the surcharge rate is 12%. What if your total income is 50 crores? Yes, surcharge rate will be same, 12% everywhere. Getting my point? So these are the tax rates and surcharge rates for partnership firm. Now what did you do? Tax on total income. Add surcharge. Add if applicable. Yes or no? Then you will get tax including surcharge. Then you will get tax including. On that you will have to apply 4% cess. You will get gross tax liability. From that TDS, TCS, advance tax. Then you will get net tax liability or refund. Understanding, no? Hello? Now, do you remember tax on total income? Every time surcharge will not come. Sometimes rebate will also. If you will talk about rebate, no, I will come in the exam and I will slap you. Rebate is not available to any person other than, are you an individual? Will you get rebate? So don't talk about rebate also. Hello, sir. Should I move ahead? Perfect. Okay. Now we are talking about, by the way, cooperative societies are AOPs. Cooperative societies are, but these type of AOPs who are cooperative societies are kept separately. All other AOPs covered above. See, can you see? This is what? The normal tax rates. This is normal tax rates in case of individual HUF, AOPs and BI. Which AOPs are covered? All AOPs other than cooperative societies. Why? Because for cooperative societies, there are different tax rates. For cooperative societies, there are different tax. Even though they are AOPs, but for them, the tax rate is different. Yes or no? What is the tax rate? First of all, are you a cooperative society? Will you calculate your total income? Special income? Special rate. Tax, special tax. Hello? On the normal total income, balanced total income, what rate you will apply? Normal rates, no? So these are the normal rates. Up to first 10,000 of your normal total income. Cooperative society, on the first 10,000 of your total income, you pay 10%. You pay how much? Then total income, which is 10,000 to 20,000, on that you pay. And any total income which is over and above 20,000, you are going to pay 30%. Got it, sir? Hello? Now, see, rate of surcharge for them will be 7% if the total income is more than, but up to 10 crore. But if the total income is more than, then the rate of surcharge will become, so 1 crore, more than 1 crore, but up to 10 crore. Surcharge rate is, and if the total income is more than 10 crores, then this is for cooperative society. Cooperative societies are AOPs only, but don't apply the AOP rate because the rate for cooperative society is different. First 10,000, 10,000 to 20,000, more than 20,000, excess amount 30%. Surcharge will be applicable 7% or 12%. 7% if the total income is more than, but not more than 10. What if the total income is more than 10 crores? Surcharge rate is, will you remember? So tax on total income plus surcharge, tax including surcharge will come, on that apply 4%. You will get gross tax liability minus TDS, TCS, advance tax, net tax liability or refund. Will you remember all these things? Sure, no? You both were not there, no, yesterday? Why? Celebrating Dasara? You came, no? Why you did not come? From today onwards, you have to feel well every day. What did I say? Even if you are not well, you will feel well every day. Till the time I am here, you will not miss a single lecture. If you will miss, I will come to your home. Just kidding. But I will not allow to sit. See, taxation is a subject, no, in which regularity is very important. Very important. If you miss a single lecture, no, everything is linked. I've already told you. Okay. And you have not paid the fees to miss the lectures, no? Why you have paid the fees? To attend the lectures. Very basic thing. Hello. Let's go to other tax rates. Now we will talk about companies. Only one person is remaining, no? 4 plus 2, 6 is done. Only companies are remaining. So are you a company? Are you a company? Domestic company? On your normal total income, how much tax you will pay? See, special income, everyone has to pay same rate of tax. Hello, no? But on normal total income, how much tax you will pay? Normally, 30% flat. No basic exemption limit, nothing. Flat, 30%. But domestic company, you want to pay 25%? Is it better to pay 30% or 25%? So you want 25%? Hello? That will be applicable only if your turnover in last to last year. What did I say? Last to last year, your turnover was up to 400 crores. So a domestic company having a turnover, a domestic company having a of 400 crores or less. In my previous year, no, last to last previous year. Then for this year, the tax rate will be 25% and not 30%. In otherwise, the tax rate will be 30%. Now pay attention what I am trying to tell you. This total income we have calculated for whom? Which company? Special income, special rate? Yes or no? Normal total income, how much tax? Flat 30%. Normal total income, normal rate is how much? Flat 30%. But do you want the normal tax rate of 30% or 25%? But for that, the turnover for this year, no. Last year, no. Last to last year. For that year, your turnover was 400 crores or less. Then the normal rate will not be 30%. Normal rate will be 25%. Understanding now? Sir, why they have taken last to last year? They could have taken last year also. They could have taken this year also. This year 25% tax. And for that, I have to check the turnover for last to last year. I should have checked the turnover for this year only. If not this year, then at least last year. They are saying, no, this year turnover, no, last year turnover, no, last to last year. There is some logic for that. See, tell me. If I am making a small timeline, okay, no? See, this is a timeline. What is our previous year? Tell me. Our previous year is 25, 26, no? Our previous year is 25. What was the last previous year? Previous year 24, 25. And last to last previous year? 23. Okay, no? Now see. Will you calculate your total income for this year? Total income you have calculated. From that, the normal total income is there, no? On that normal total income, 30% tax is applicable. So instead of 30%, you apply 25%. If the turnover for this year is less than equal to, only then this 25% will be applicable. Now see, why they have not taken the turnover for this year? Why they have not taken the turnover for this year? There is a logic which I am telling you. Pay attention. Now see, these are the normal tax rates as per Finance Act. These are the normal tax rates, the tax rates which we are discussing right now. These tax rates are given in Finance Act. Finance Act 2000, it is made from Finance Bill. Finance Act 2025 is made from, yes or no? Do you remember the entire process which I told you? Finance Act is made from Finance Bill. And do you know Finance Bill comes on what date? 1st February 2025. 1st February 2000. So can I say this is the previous year 24-25, 1st February 2025. Finance Bill 2025 was presented. In this Finance Bill, if the government is saying that okay, for the next year, because this Finance Bill and the amendments made will be applicable for the next year, no? So in the 25-26, no? In 25-26, domestic company, in 25-26, no? Your tax rate will be 25%. In 25-26, your tax rate will be 25%. It is given in budget. It is given in Finance Bill. Yes or no? So if in the Finance Bill only they are saying that next year, your tax rate will be 25%, provided the turnover for next year is 400 crores or less. In advance only, you are telling the companies that company, if in the next year your turnover is 400 crores or less, then in the next year, we will apply 25% rate. In advance, the government is giving the opportunity to the companies to manipulate their turnover. Which company will allow the turnover to be more than 400 crores? Beforehand only they know that, okay, in the next year, if my turnover is 400 crores or less, then in the next year, my tax rate will be 25. No company will allow the turnover to become more than 400 crores. Every company will start manipulating the turnover. Hence, the turnover for 25-26 cannot be taken. Hello? Then, sir, at least take the turnover of 24-25. Hello? Still, it is risky. Budget is coming on what day? Entire February month and March month. 2 months are still remaining. Within these 2 months, adjustments will be done. Manipulations will be done in the turnover. See, if in 24-25 your turnover is 400 crores or less, no, then in the next year your tax rate will be still 2 months are remaining for this year. Hello? Within these 2 months, February and March, all the domestic companies will manipulate their turnover so that in the next year they have to pay 25%. So this is also risky. Which year turnover cannot be manipulated? 25-26 turnover will be definitely manipulated. 24-25 turnover within 2 months can also be manipulated. But the turnover for 23-24 cannot be manipulated because that year is already over. Necessary statutory filings and everything have been done. The company would have done the necessary filings, ROC filings, then income tax filings. And in those filings, the company would have already offered the turnover, already would have reflected the turnover. Now that turnover cannot be changed or manipulated. Yes or no? So this is the latest turnover which cannot be manipulated. That turnover should be 400 crores or less. Only then for this year on your normal total income, we will allow you to take 25%. Will you remember this? Now, see, everyone will be knowing the tax rate will be 25% if the turnover for 23-24 was 400 crores or less. But nobody would be knowing the logic. Now you know the logic. Why the turnover for 23-24 is considered? Yes or no? Now, what if it is a new company? New company, which was formed in 24-25 or 25-26. Benefit of doubt will be given. What did I say? For this year, the company was not there only. So how will you calculate the turnover for this year? So many times what used to happen, the assessing officer, the income tax officers used to apply 30%. No turnover is available for that year. Hence we will apply 30%. Getting my point? So benefit of doubt is given, clarification is there by the CBDT, yes or no, that if the company is a new company, if the company is which is formed last year only or in this year, then definitely the turnover for 23-24 will not be available. So in that case also, the rate of 25% will be available. Will you remember? Sure, sir. So this is the normal tax rate for domestic company. Now come on, tell me. Special income, special rate. You will get the tax. Balance total income, normal rates. 30% or 25% as the case may be. You will get the normal tax, special tax plus normal tax. Will you get tax on total income? Hello? Add surcharge also. Add 7% and 12%. 7% and is the rate of surcharge. If the total income is more than 1 crore, if the total income is but not more than 10 crore, then the rate of surcharge is 7%. And if the total income is more than, then the rate of surcharge will be 12% in the case of domestic companies. Now tax including surcharge will come. On that apply. You will get gross tax liability. Then TDS, TCS, advance tax, you will reduce. You will get net tax liability or refund. Easy or not? Understood? I will ask these tax rates tomorrow. Everything you are supposed to remember. Huh? If you will not answer no, entire first chapter notes you are going to write 5 times. Entire tax rates and everything I will give 5 times. Otherwise, I will not allow you in the class. You have to remember each and everything I am telling you. Okay? Now pay attention. What if the company is a foreign company? Other than domestic company, foreign company. So for foreign companies also the rate is same or it is different. For foreign companies, the normal tax rates applicable here is not 25%, is not 30%. It is 35%. It is, and special tax plus 35% tax on total income. Now you will have to add surcharge also. The surcharge rate 7% and 12% were applicable for domestic company, are not applicable here. In the case of foreign companies, the surcharge rate is only 2% and 5%. Only. So this is very bad. Foreign companies are paying less surcharge, but bloody they are paying more tax, no? What is the tax rate? 25%, 30% or 35%. So the government is being a little bit generous. That okay, since you are paying more tax because your tax rate is more as compared to domestic companies, what is the tax rate? 35%. So we will not extract more surcharge from you. We will extract only 2% and 5%. If surcharge is also more, no, what will happen? No foreign company will come to India. Understanding? Sure? See. In case of domestic companies, entire amount of normal total income shall be taxable at a flat rate of 30% without any note. However, the rate of tax shall be in the case of those domestic companies whose turnover for the previous year is very important. Huh? Next one. Rate of surcharge will be 7% and 12%. Yes or no? In case of foreign companies, flat rate of on normal total income. Rate of surcharge is 2% and 5%. Remember all the limits. Okay. Now the last concept. We have completed the tax rates. All the tax rates are done. Normal tax rates. Okay. No. Now we are going to discuss the last concept, that is the concept of marginal relief. Now this concept of marginal relief is available to, meaning whatever discussion I am going to do right now will be applicable for companies also, will be applicable for partnership firms also, will be applicable for HUF also. But for example, I will take one assessee. The calculations which I will be doing for that assessee, exactly same type calculation will happen for other assessees also. Yes or no? Because this concept of marginal relief is available to all types of assessees. Right, sir? Right, sir? Now see, these are the steps. This is entirely theory. First of all, see what I want to tell you. We'll take one example. Okay, no? One example. What is your name? You said? Kamlesh. See, we're talking about Kamlesh. Okay, no? This is Kamlesh. Mr. Kamlesh. Now, Kamlesh, you are earning a total income of 51 lakhs. Example, okay, you are earning a total income of, possible? Yes or no? So if total income is 51 lakhs, this total income is earned by individual. Kamlesh is 25 years old. Senior citizen, no? Not a senior citizen. Why? He's a resident. Still his age is not more than. So he is a resident individual, but who is not a senior citizen. And he is earning a total income of. Now don't you think Kamlesh will have to pay tax on this total income? On special income, special rate, normal income, normal rates. Yes or no? Now let us assume, in this total income, there is no special income. Can we assume that? In this total income, there is no special incomes. Meaning the entire total income is normal only. So on this entire total income, can we apply the normal rates? Yes or no? If Kamlesh is not following 115 So the normal tax rates will be applied. If he follows 115 BSc, then 115 BSc rates will apply. The concept remains same. The concept of marginal relief will be same when you are doing 115 BSc also. Yes or no? But only thing different will be the tax rates. You are supposed to apply 115 BSc rates at that time. Yes or no? But right now, will I apply 115 BSc rates or normal rates? You know the normal rates, no? Sure. First 2,50,000. No tax. 2,50,000 to 5 lakhs. 12,500. 5 lakh to 10 lakhs. 5 lakh to 10 lakh. On this 5 lakh, 20% is 1 lakh. Yes or no? Anything over and above. So how much is the total income which is more than 10 lakhs? Over and above 10. If total income is 51 lakhs, so over and above 10 lakh is how much? 41 lakhs. Yes or no? On that 41 lakh, how much tax? Calculate that 30%. So 12,30,000 plus 1 lakh plus 12,500 plus nil. 13 lakh. This is the tax which he is supposed to pay. Hello? Now, when he will go to the government he will tell the government that government, my total income is, and this is the tax on my total income, have it. Government will tell him, you are very rich. We are not going to take this tax only. We are going to take, because your total income is more than 50 lakhs. Hello? So is he liable to pay surcharge also? How much? It can be 15 also, it can be 25 also, it can be 37 also. Hello? But we will not apply those rates. We will apply 10% because his total income is more than 50 lakhs. But it is below 1 crore. Yes or no? So tax plus surcharge at what rate? 10% you will apply on what? 10% of 13,42,500. Yes or no? Calculate. 1,34,250. Now add both the taxes. 14,76,000. This is the tax which he is supposed to pay. Plus cess also, but let's not talk about the cess right now. Now tell me, don't you think he will be a little bit dissatisfied right now? Why? Because see, if he would have earned a total income of 50 lakhs only, he would just have to pay tax and not surcharge. But since his total income is becoming a little bit higher than 50, too much higher or little bit higher, there is an increase in total income. Can you see? There is an increase in total income over and above 50 lakhs. Increase in total income over and above. So increase in total income is by only 1 lakh. So 50 to it is becoming 51. So there is only an increase of 1 lakh in my total income. And because of that, along with tax, I am liable to pay surcharge also. And as a result of that, my total tax is how much? 14,76,000. So now Kamlesh will think that what if I would have earned only 50 lakhs? How much tax I would have paid? 13 lakh 12,500. If total income is 50 lakhs, then nil plus 12,500 plus 1 lakh. Total income over and above 10 lakh is 40 lakhs. Hello. On that 40 lakh, if you will calculate 30%, it will be 12 lakhs. 12 lakh plus 1 lakh, 13 lakh. 13 lakh plus 12,500, 13 lakh 12,000. He would have paid only this much tax. And will he pay any surcharge? No, no surcharge applicable because his total income is only 50 lakhs. So how much tax he would have paid? How much tax he would have paid? 13 lakh 12,000. Now can you see? Total income is increasing only 1 lakh. Total income is increasing by only, and as a result of that, surcharge is applicable. And as a result of that, he is liable to pay tax and surcharge amounting to 14 lakh 76. That means there is an increase in what? Tax. Increase in tax. Calculate the amount. Now tell me the level of dissatisfaction which he will have. My total income is increasing only, and because of that I am liable to pay, and as a result of that my tax liability is increasing by. Will you like it, Kamlesh? So government says, don't cry. We are going to give you marginal relief. We are going to give you, see, if, what did I say? If increase in tax is more than increase in total income. What is increase in total income? What was this amount? And what is this 1,64,000? If this amount is higher than this amount, you are eligible to get marginal relief. This is the condition which you have to first check. Getting my point? Hello. Now marginal relief, how much you will get? 1,64,250 minus 1 lakh. Calculate. This is the amount of marginal relief which you are going to get. Now Kamlesh, how much you are earning? Actually is 51, no? 50 was for just comparison. Hello. But actual total income is? Kamlesh is actually liable to pay this tax. Plus, Kamlesh is liable to pay this tax also. Hello. Out of this tax, he is going to get the marginal relief of 64,250. So the government is telling him to pay tax including surcharge. How much? This minus this. 14,12,000. 12,000. Don't pay this much tax, pay this much tax, including surcharge. Now, can you calculate the difference between this and this? The difference will be increase in tax will not be 1,64,000. We will not allow the increase in tax to be more than increase in your total income. If your total income is increasing by 1 lakh, so your tax should not increase by more than 1 lakhs. Getting my point? If your total income is increasing by 1 lakh, so your tax should not increase by 1,64,250. Hello? Even it should increase 1 lakh. We are not going to take any tax beyond that. Getting my point? So that 64,250 will be marginal relief. Marginal. And after taking this marginal relief, how much tax including surcharge you are supposed to pay? 14,12,000. Now in this 14,12,500, I will add 4% cess. 4% will be how much? Total 14 lakh. This is your gross tax liability. Two, three more examples we'll see. You'll be comfortable with the calculations. Yes or no? Okay. Now one more example I am taking. Okay. Pay attention. Now for example, total income is 50,25,000. It is not always that my total income will be 51 lakhs. My total income can be 50,25,000. Can I get a marginal relief in this case also? We will check. We will see if my total income was from 50 to it was becoming 51, I was getting a marginal relief. So if from 50 it is becoming 50,25,000, still I will get marginal relief. Getting my point? How come? Let's see. What is the tax here? Come on, calculate the amount of tax. See, nil is constant. 12,500 is also constant. 1 lakh is also constant. Now you are supposed to calculate on 40,25,000. Anything over and above 10 lakh. So how much is over and above 10 lakh? 40,25,000. On that calculate 30%. 13,20,000. On that with that 13,20,000 add. You have added all the okay. So 13 lakh. You have calculated this thing properly, no? Everyone, because I am relying you for calculations. Add what? At what rate? So calculate 10%. 1,32,000 total. 14 lakh 52,000. This is the tax including surcharge. What is the limit? So can you see increase in total income is only, see, if 50 lakhs would have been my total income, I would have paid tax 13,12,000 with no surcharge. So my tax would have been 13,12,000. Can I say there is an increase in tax by how much? 1,39,000. Ayyo, increase in tax is more than increase in total income increasing by how much? But your tax is increasing by how much? 139. Yes or no? Are you eligible to get marginal relief? How much? This minus this. Tell me. 1 lakh? 1,14,000. So can I say now you will not be asked to pay this much tax? Out of this 1,14,500, you reduce that. 1,337. This tax you pay plus 4% cess also. 13 lakhs. How much? 13,91,000 will be your final tax. Easy calculation, no? Everyone, one more example. See, I'll do the calculations. Tax and everything you have calculated properly, no? Hello? Kamlesh, tell me the amount of tax. Kamlesh, you have written it or not? Why? Gokul, tax amount 14 lakhs 32,000. Everyone getting this tax? I will not tell you that how to calculate this now. Okay? Add what? At what rate? 10% of 14 lakh 32 will be 1,43,250. Add 15 lakhs. Everyone should get this. Now, for comparison, I will take. So from 50 lakhs, my total income became 54. So there is an increase in total income by how much? Total income is increasing by 4 lakh. From 50, it is becoming 54. So there is an increase of 4 lakhs in my total income. Yes or no? My tax will be 13,12,500. Will there be any surcharge? No. So total tax will be 13,12,500. Now, is the tax increasing? Yes. Increase in tax is how much? 263. You were saying 1,36,000 something. 263, 250, no? Difference between 13,12,500 and 15,75,750 is 263, 250. Now take this equation. Increase in tax should be greater than increase in total income. Increase in total income is how much? 4 lakhs. Increase in tax is how much? 2,63,250. Are you able to satisfy this equation? The answer is no. This equation is not satisfied. Therefore, marginal relief will not be available. Pay this entire tax plus 4%. Add 4%. Total. 16 lakh? 780. This is the final tax. Sir. Done, no? One more. Now this time you have to apply your mind. Okay? Should I? Total income. Total income is 1 crore, 1 lakh. Do you remember in case of individuals, We're taking the example of individual only, no? In case of individuals, if the total income is up to 1 crore, then the rate of surcharge is, and if it exceeds 1 crore, the rate of surcharge becomes. So will I pay any tax over here? Yes, tax definitely I have to pay. Nil plus 12,500 plus 1 lakh plus over and about 10 lakh. How much is the total income? 91 lakhs. On that 91 lakhs, I will calculate 30%, yes or no? So 30% of 91 lakhs will be 27 lakh 30,000. 27 lakh 30,000 plus 1 lakh plus 12,500 will be 28 lakh 42,500. Now, friends, surcharge will be at the rate of 15%. 4 lakhs 26. Everyone got this? Now add both of this. 68,875. Yes? Now see. Now for comparison, I will not take 50 lakhs. Because I was already over and above 50. I was already paying 10% surcharge. Now, since my rate of surcharge from 10% it is increasing to 15%, no, increasing to 15%, then I will not feel good. Why, sir? Pay attention. If my total income would have been only 1 crore, I would have paid tax amounting to 28 lakh, 12,000. I would have paid surcharge also at that time. Because if my total income is more than 50 lakhs, up to 1 crore, I am liable to pay surcharge at that time also. But not at 15%, I would have paid only 10%. That time my surcharge at the rate of 10% would have been only 2,81,000. Yes or no? So total is how much? 30 lakh 93. Now see, now what is happening? No, from 1 crore, my total income is increasing by only, increase in total income is only 1 lakh. And as a result of that, no, my surcharge rate is getting increased from 10% to 15%. Getting my point? And due to that, I am paying more tax. Due to that, I am paying, how much is the increase in tax? Yes or no? Can I say increase in tax is more than increase in total income? Will I get any marginal relief? Because increase in tax amount is more than increase in total income amount. Yes or no? Hence, I am eligible to get marginal relief. How much marginal relief? 175, 125 minus 1 lakh 75,125. I will get marginal relief out of my tax liability. So tell me, how much total tax? 31,93,750 will be my tax plus 4%. 33 lakhs 21,000. This is the final tax. Okay. 1 or 2 examples more. Sure. Now I will put you in some trouble, huh? Be very careful. Ready? Domestic company. Turnover in previous year 23-24 was 350 crores. This is the, see, whatever I am explaining right now, no, the examples also which I am taking, no, there will be a question like that. From questions, no, I am supposed to take out these informations. Getting my point? So question is talking about what? A domestic company. In the question, everything will be given in the paragraph form. It will be given in paragraph form. This is a company. The name of the company is Apex Limited is a company. It is a domestic company. This, that, blah, blah. Many bullshit will be there. But out of that, I have to take what is a relevant information for me. What is the relevant information? Question says that the company is its turnover for 23-24 is also given in the question. How much? So this year, what did I say? the rate of tax applicable to this company should be, that you should immediately come to know. Yes or no? Now this domestic company has a total income for previous year 25-26, okay, amounting to rupees 1 crore 2 lakhs. Wait. Total income, no special income comprised in total income. Meaning that the entire total income is normal total income. Yes or no? Now with this information, calculate the tax liability. Come on. Calculate the tax liability. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Come on, do it fast. Very easy, very easy. See, since we are doing marginal relief concept, no, so you will now be very confident that here also the marginal relief will come, but it should strike you in the exams also. They will not tell you in the exam that please consider marginal relief also. Hello, you will have to yourself identify that whether the marginal relief is coming or not. Sir, how will I identify that in this question I will have to calculate the marginal relief also? See, if there is a minor increase in the total income over and above that surcharge limits, no? Hello, if there is a minor increase, understand that in this question marginal relief would be there. Getting my point? See, up to 1 crore there is no surcharge. But if the total income is increasing and it is going beyond 1 crore, there will be surcharge in the case of domestic companies. Yes or no? But don't you think that the total income is not increasing too much? It is increasing only 2 lakhs. So there is a very minor increase in the total income. Marginal relief might come. Getting my point? Done. This is very easy, very easy. How much is the answer? Final answer, 28 lakhs? 640, okay. Anyone getting similar answers? Tell me. Now see, the tax calculation will become very easy because you don't have to apply the slabs. Only a flat rate, 25%, that's it. Fix this format to calculate your tax liability and everything. How much is the total income? Tell me. 1 crore. Now, tax will be calculated at slab rates, no? Apply slab rates. Why? There is no special income. So the entire total income is normal total income of the domestic company. And for this domestic company, 30% rate will not be applicable, 25%, because turnover in the year 23-24 was not more than, yes or no? So the tax will be calculated at the rate of 25%. So 25% of 1 crore 2 lakhs will be 25 lakhs, 50,000. Will you pay any surcharge? At what rate? 7%? 10% was there, no? In case of domestic companies, the rate of surcharge is 7% if the total income is more than 1 crore. Yes. So now the surcharge is 7%. 7% of 25 lakh 50. 178. Add both the amounts. 28, 500. Now, if the total income of this company would have been only 1 crore, the company would have paid only 25% tax. Yes or no? Amounting to 25 lakhs. Hello, sir. The company would not have paid any surcharge because in that case, the surcharge was not applicable. So how much would have been the total tax? 25 lakhs. Now, can I see there is an increase in total income by 2 lakhs? And how much is the increase in tax. 2,28,000. Can I say increase in tax is more than increase in total income? Hello? Are you going to get marginal relief? How much? This minus this. So 28,500 will be the amount of marginal relief. From this, reduce 28,500. 27 lakh is the final tax which you are supposed to pay plus 4% cess. 28 lakh? 8,000. Everyone got this answer? Where did you commit the mistake? Understood? No, now. Now see, this is the concept of marginal relief. Okay. So with this, the chapter comes to an end. The first chapter is over. Now we'll take a small break, and after the break, when we'll meet, we'll start with the new chapter. Okay. See you in 15 minutes.